no one really knows outside the building what you go through every week to get ready to go on Sunday. What tells you come Friday or whatever that I'm ready and you can do it?
Yeah, so it's a kind of a predetermined mindset I have going into the week that we're going to do this no matter what, and that's kind of the motto like of the season right now. We're just going to do it no matter what. So
But one day game you couldn't do it no matter what. So it just didn't feel right. I mean, you know in your heart whether it's ready or not.
yeah, we just decided too late 2 weeks ago, like we were back and forth about it, and I did want to play. I actually tried to, but we just decided a little bit too late. There was just some indecisiveness, like and we just couldn't make that game. So
One more, then I'll stop. You had to have. You've been behind AR from the start. I mean, you said a couple of weeks ago he's our guy. The importance of him doing what he did Sunday is one thing, but then carrying it on game after game and the consistency, is that what you want to see, what you need to see?
absolutely. I think that he is off to a great start with what he did yesterday, and I mean, it has to start somewhere. So he's off to a good start coming back his first week back, and I think that he put a lot of work in, and I think it showed. I know that he's motivated, and he's going to do everything that he can do to put himself in that same position again next week.
Thanks, Pitt.
James?
Pitt Ant was saying that he felt more relaxed probably than ever in the NFL, which was a weird thing to say, I guess, from my perspective. But how'd you see him react to just getting in the rhythm early and kind of just sticking with whatever was working offensively?
Yeah, I think that the game plan that we had yesterday, like I think that really helped him settle in. It let him get his like touches and like allowed him to settle into the flow like of the game, and he did great. He made lots of plays. He was running people over. He was just using all of his strengths.
One quick follow up. How big is rhythm to a football player? I mean, you're a wide receiver. I'm sure you want the ball in every play to get in the rhythm. So, how big is that for an offensive player?
Absolutely. Like rhythm is almost like a synonym for like confidence, right? So it's just like a confidence builder, and then the more confident you play, usually the better you play.
Nate?
When it comes to building that confidence for a young quarterback, plays like Josh made that first series where he lays out for that catch for like 30 yards. I mean, is that sort of kind of the mindset you guys take where like sometimes you've got to kind of go help him out, lift him up a little bit to get him in that space?
Absolutely. Just to like wideouts, like we always want like those type of plays we where like we can go out and make that play that like maybe shouldn't have happened, but you go out and make it anyway, and that's what kind of separates like uh players, from average to good players.
Joel?
I hate to ask, but that play at the end of the first half is getting your hands up real fast. Is that one of the things that your back maybe affects?
No, it was just I just wasn't ready for it, and well, not that I wasn't ready for it. It's just like you can't catch all of them. That's one that I want back, but um, I got to turn around and be ready for it as soon as I turn.
Few more here. Jake?
Hey, Pitt, looking ahead a little bit, seeing what the Lions just did to Jacksonville, and they've got your USC teammate Amon-Ra St. Brown on there. What does that do for the competitor in you for this week?
Yeah, me and him have been on the same team. Like I don't think we played each other yet, but we'll be talking some trash back and forth, and I just know him like when he gets going, maybe I probably won't say nothing to him because once he gets going, like just like you like get him mad, like that's when he pulls out all of his full power. So maybe I'll just wait until after the game.
Just going to gas him up before the game.
Yeah.
Stephen?
Hey, Pitt, I think you made a reference to this a little bit ago. And AR has said this repeatedly. When he runs the ball and he mixes it up, getting hit and running people over, like that gets him engaged in the game, gets him going. I've heard other people say that before too. You're a physical guy. Why does that help, I guess?
It just helps you settle into the game, because when the game first starts, especially him being so young, he's probably got those butterflies and everything, and then he gets the first couple touches and runs, and they go away, and then it's time to play football. So,
yeah, are you that way too?
Yeah. I definitely used to be like when I was like younger.
Mm-hmm.
The older you get, like you don't get it so much like when games start, like you get it more like in those big moments, like when hey, we either win off this play or we lose off this play,
Mm-hmm.
like then like that's what kind of gets me going there.
And then just last thing on this point, he ran a couple guys over yesterday. Now, I'm not saying you want him doing that every play, but what is the sort of mental toll maybe that takes on a defense when the quarterback's, basically running you over?
Yeah, when the quarterback is as punishing as the running back, that's like a tough task. But I also thought that he did a good job of not taking big hits, and
Mm-hmm.
and like you go back and watch those runs. Now he's getting wrapped up and like falling, but it's almost like he's like kind of like body surfing instead of taking these huge shots. So I thought that he did a good job there.
Yeah, I like the runs up the middle seemed that way. Like he didn't take shots. Right? Thanks.
Yeah.
Then just last question, George.
Hey, Pitt. Everybody we talked to in the locker room the last couple of weeks said, some variant of they have lost faith in Anthony. They always know what he's capable of. Why was that belief always so strong, and how much did the fourth quarter Sunday maybe reinforce that?
Yeah, because we all see it in him. Like we all see flashes of what he is becoming, and like we know that he's gonna get there. We just have to help him get there, and like even though like it was kind of confusing the whole thing, and like even us like just like we didn't really talk about it, like it just kind of happened. And then like bringing him back, like I think that made him more hungry than he already was, and he's more locked in, and I felt like he really just responded well to everything, and he put himself in the position to come back yesterday and really play well.